Alright, so right now I'm painting the kit. Painted the inner frame using, oh god, where the heck is that? MS Gray. Didn't do metallic, but came out pretty good. Certain areas I'm thinking of doing a metallic, like the thrusters here, but I haven't committed to it yet. And it also depends on what's being exposed. So that's just an idea. I don't know yet. I have an idea, but we'll figure that out. Because I haven't even thought of the thruster bells yet. But I've already painted some of the parts, like these detail parts from there. And these I haven't done yet, but that's another color which we'll talk about in a moment. And I was actually redoing, like looking at all the paints that I've separated from that second video. And not second video, I think it was the first video. That was the first one, that's fine. And I'm gonna do it this way. So the bottom coat would be Titan's Blue 1. Then I put the masking tape over it. Then the next color will be this color, which is grayish blue. Then more masking tape over it. Then this is gray, and then once I put another series of stickers, then this is the white, the MS white. Probably be a lot easier this way than using the other one where it was going to be blue, gray, dark gray, then a very light gray, because then I think it would have been a little off right there. And we will talk about the stickers, the patterns that I'm going to use in a moment. But right now, I'm going to be painting some of the parts that I have here to the side. Titan's Blue 2. That's for this part right here. Let me see if I can zoom in so you guys can see this. By the way, the camera is in an angle where I cannot put it on, I can no longer attach it to the table anymore. And the reasons why is because, I don't know, something must have happened with the camera. It must have fell. And if you have it hooked up to the table and you have the spray booth on, it begins to shake. I noticed that in certain videos. I thought it was something I did wrong, or, well, yeah, it could have been me, because I think I dropped it a few times. And I said to myself, can I recover this? Or the camera is no longer under warranty, but it works well. I don't want to buy a new camera. I could probably use my cell phone, since it does have 4K capability, but I don't want to do that because that would I run the risk of damaging my phone with all the paint particles all over the place. Alright, so that blue is done. Let's get something bigger. in fairness, the way, if I was gonna paint the white Dingo by itself, only 3 colors is required, so this would have been a quick build and I would have been done. But clearly, it's, you know me, I'll do something completely and utterly different. I'm going to give this a light pass first. I'm going to let it dry and then redo it again. Let's do the shield. Somebody also commented that, you know, maybe it's time for me to retire the spray booth. I've been thinking about that. I bought a lot of the, what do you call it? Of the filters, which I did put on this kit, on this, sorry, spray booth. But I'm not ready to commit to a new one yet, so don't worry. It's in the planning stages. I've seen a few that I actually enjoyed seeing from other people. Sorry, Alicia, who's also known as Dokadu on Twitch, has a very nice spray booth. I was considering that. At one point, I was actually thinking of getting the, what do you call it? The, oh damn it, what the hell is it called? I forgot. The waterfall spray booth. Yes, the waterfall. I don't know if anybody's interested in getting that or planning to get that. It looks cool and nice, safe. Also very, I believe, quiet, I guess? I don't know. I've seen some reviews online and on YouTube. But we'll figure that out soon enough when the time comes. Especially the photo etch that I painted. Alright, I'm going to let this dry a bit. So let me continue on. I have a few blue parts here. And let's talk about those digital camo patterns that I'm planning to do. Now then, I'm going to be using this cutting board that I've had for a while, and it's going to be my template, my support for the for all the masking tapes. I'm going to start cutting some relatively simple sizes, but before I do that, I'm going to prepare it first. Oops. There we go. Using the thicker one. These are the 18mm ones. Now, many of you are saying that why not get a one of those metallic templates that they all, you know, we've all seen on eBay, Facebook, Instagram, which of course will do wonders with your, you know, cutting God knows how many masking tapes, masking shapes you want. And you know how many times I've seen one? Usually it's on sale or it's a unique version of it, and I always keep passing it up. And or sometimes I'll just think, why do I need this for? You know? Granted, I just discovered how to do this, and this one got kind of messed up here, so I'm gonna take this off. I kind of discovered this on how to do it thanks to Zaku Aurelius. Thank you very much, Mr. Aurelius, if you're watching this video. So these are things that, you know, when you say to yourself, oh, okay, now I understand what is the purpose for this, or, you know, why I need it. I'm going to do these first, and then I'll get some 10mm ones as well. In the photographs I've shown before for the digital camo, digital camos obviously use a specific set of patterns, and some patterns are simple while others are more complex and random. Granted, there are masking tapes that will do those random you know, images, or in the case of you know, if you want to be really slick, you can buy the decal versions. I have some decals of digital camo as well that I could have easily put on this guy, but I'm not. Oh, I'm not. But what would be the appropriate shape that we would do? Well, I think the appropriate shape will always have to be the most simplest. A square. A square shape is, of course, the most simplest of shapes. You can do a lot of things with squares. You know, makes L shapes. You can make a star, a weird combination of both. I'll just say this: if you ever, I don't think there's a person out there who has not played Tetris and figured out what shapes look like. So that's why I'm doing this, to utilize these type of shapes and ideas. And right now what I'm going to do is, using this, I'm going to start from the bottom first. Just cut those are the leftovers, obviously, but we'll just work our way around. And I'm going to make some strips here. And I think what I'm going to do is maybe make them, like right now I just made some mistakes here, obviously, but we're just going to play with what we got. I'm going to make the strips equivalent to maybe 1mm each. What the hell was that? I gotta see what I'm doing here wrong. Is that the... yeah. We can do that. There you go. There we go. So right now I am cutting the opposite direction of all the tapes that I have cut at this moment, so I can have nice little perfect squares. Some of them are coming off already, probably because of the of me sliding the T-shape ruler into position. probably lifting up the others in the other end as well. But like I said, you have to be very, very, very patient with this. And look, you see a few coming off here and there. I'm going to use this for now as the basis of what I'm about to do. Well, I'll leave some like these alone as well. As a matter of fact, give me this. I'm going to do half of this. I'm going to need that later on. Oh, darn it. Messed up. So I have to use the one at the top. Let me use the other one. There we go. I mean, I have a distinct feeling that once I'm done using all of this, I'm going to end up making more, because I'm probably going to need more. But before we do, think about that and talk about that. Let's talk about the parts that I've already painted. So I brought some examples here. Here's the shield. Here's the foot. And here is, of course, the leg. This is parts that I've already painted the Titan's Blue 1 on it, which is a nice shade of like a dark gray tone. And the purpose of this is to do what I'm about to do right now. I'm going to take one of these and put it right over like that. There's one of thousands that I'm about to do right now. Since this is the darker tone of this color, I'm going to. It's going to be the least amount, you could say, but it will be significant visually. Put that there. I'm also doing it in a horizontal position. I see some of this didn't cut right, but that's all right. Just I have a loads to spare here. Clearly, if this turns out perfect, I'll put that there. I may end up getting, the templates like I mentioned beforehand for kits like this. If I want to do more digital camo or any type of camo. Oh, by the way, there's a thunderstorm going through, so you may hear a nice little loud bang. Separation there. Actually, you know what? For this, I'm gonna, since this thing is on an angle, I'm gonna do that. There we go. And then I have a feeling I'm going to be here for days doing this. And then ooh, the thing cut open right there when I was. Alright, so you see, I kind of scratched that, but I'm going to move it in a different position so when I spray paint the next color, it will cover it up. So that's good. I put that there, I'm going to put that right here. Goes there, I'm going to put that right here. I may have to get new blades. This blade, I think this blade is outlived its usefulness, but I don't know yet. Alright, so I put that there. I'll put that right here, like that. I think that's pretty much it. So that part is done. Now, remember that this whole section here is going to have the EF Army AR-01 decal. So I guess got to be very careful where to put this. Like I'll put that one there. I can put that one right here. Then of course spread that here. And back there. Then we want to get the sides. So we can do that one there. We can do a half one. Well, I got some small ones there that's left over, so let me see what I can do with that. Let me do that. There is no proper guide yet. Oh, yeah, actually, you could probably say there is, because many people say, well, you know what? If you go on this site, you can find all different types of templates you could use, you know, and yes, there are templates that you could use for masking tape, so you can make your own custom ones. That would be the easy way. The hard way, of course, is you doing what I'm doing right now. But I have this habit of, like, when I get started on something, it just sticks. I figure it out, and I just keep going and going and going until it comes out properly. See, like that. That's fine. Alright. I'm going to show you this one also. I've already painted the areas here at the gray tone, but this one I painted this so I can do this. Put one there. Oops. Put one here. Because I actually wanted to do this one too. This one's like all the way back there. And we're going to put one here. There. Right around here as it's turning. We're going to turn it around. Oh, as I was painting the parts, I noticed some parts that have not been properly sanded down, so I'm only showing you the ones that I've done that's already been sanded down and looks good. The rest I'm going to have to go and re-sand them down, repaint them the Titan's Blue one, and then continue on putting these on. Yeah, it unfortunately, that has to happen, of course, but what are you going to do? I think I did the same thing there, so yeah, leave it there, it's fine. No big deal. So I'm going to put that maybe all the way here. There we go. I think that's pretty good. And then make sure I press down on the masking tape, so that way it's, you know, it doesn't come off like the other, you know, like I did last time. Let's just do this last one. Let me just make sure there's nothing here. Okay. But that's a little too wide. Let's get a thinner one. Right there. Put one there as it's bending. Let me see if I find one here. That one there. And I feel like my stomach is rumbling, even though it's outside. Shit. Come on. Get out. Get out. There we go. Actually, ooh, yeah, leave it there. Take that and put that here. There we go. Because it is wrapping around. That's okay. I think that's fine. If not, we'll redo it again. Okay, so small example of what I'm about to do. I'm going to retouch up the parts, repaint them, put on the black, and then I'm going to paint the next color over it, because then we'll see how it looks.